Want to find true peace? Let me tell you about Kira, who discovered the secret that changed everything. In a bustling city where noise never sleeps, lived Kira, a young artist whose mind was like a storm. Every morning, she sat before her easel, brush trembling in her hand, but no painting would come. Her thoughts crashed like waves, yesterday's mistakes, tomorrow's fears, endless worries swirling in her head. Kira's studio was filled with blank canvases, each one mocking her paralyzed creativity. "Why can't I paint?" she whispered, tears mixing with the colors on her palette. Her mind felt like a crowded marketplace. Too many voices, too much noise, no space for anything beautiful to emerge. One rainy afternoon, an elderly woman knocked on Kira's door. Her eyes sparkled with ancient wisdom. "I am Sensei Yuki," she said softly. "I've heard about your struggle. Would you like to learn the secret of the empty mind?" Kira nodded desperately. "Please, I'll try anything." Sensei Yuki handed Kira a simple clay cup filled with clear water. "Walk with me through the busy street to the park. Your only job is to carry this water without spilling a single drop. Focus only on the water, nothing else exists." Kira looked puzzled. "But how will this help my painting?" "Trust the process," Sensei Yuki smiled. As they stepped into the chaotic street, Kira's mind immediately began its familiar dance of worry. But then she looked down at the water, watching it shimmer with each careful step. At first, every car horn made her jump, every passerby distracted her. But gradually, something magical happened. The water became her entire world. Her breathing slowed, her shoulders relaxed. The noise of the city faded into a gentle hum. Step by step, breath by breath, Kira walked in perfect focus. For the first time in months, her mind was quiet. When they reached the peaceful park, Kira looked down in amazement. Not a drop had been spilled. But more importantly, she felt something she hadn't experienced in years: complete stillness within. "How do you feel?" asked Sensei Yuki. "Empty," Kira whispered, then smiled. "But not empty like hollow. Empty like spacious. Like there's finally room to breathe." They walked back to the studio in the same mindful way. When Kira picked up her brush this time, something was different. Her hand moved with fluid grace, colors flowing like water onto the canvas. She painted not from her thoughts, but from the quiet space within. Hours passed like minutes. When she finally stepped back, she gasped. Before her was the most beautiful painting she had ever created, a serene lake reflecting the sky, perfectly still, perfectly clear. Sensei Yuki nodded approvingly. When the mind is empty of noise, it becomes full of possibility. "The water taught you what I could not, that peace is not found by fighting your thoughts, but by giving them space to settle, like sediment in still water." From that day forward, Kira began each morning with her water walk. Her studio filled with masterpieces, each one born from the quiet space of an empty mind. And you, dear friend, carry that same potential within you. Your mind, like Kira's canvas, is waiting to be cleared so something beautiful can emerge. Tonight, fill a glass with water. Tomorrow morning, carry it slowly from one room to another, focusing only on keeping it still. Feel your breath, watch the water, let everything else fade away. In that simple moment, you'll discover what Kira found, that an empty mind is not empty at all. It's full of infinite peace, creativity, and strength. Your masterpiece is waiting. All you need to do is make space for it to appear.